Hello engineers, hello, we are live I think. I won't know until it's actually come through. Yeah, I'm still not quite used to this new setup yet. But hello, welcome to everybody that's joined already, and I hope you're all doing okay. Right off the bat, I'm going to say today I may not be my usual sharp self. Basically I've been producing my Christmas special for this year, and well, it's always the same when I do something like that with a lot of animation in it. I've basically spent since Monday, I think it was, I can't even remember, looking at my computer screen, doing animations, and it's left my mind slightly deadened. But I'll do my best, and this ought to be a nice break from it. It's literally been all day, every day this week. So, yes, a welcome change, a welcome change. So, yes, welcome. Who is here? I've seen Phil Jackson, who's told us about his dodgy weekend. Oh, right, and the Ugly Duck Man isn't grounded. Oh, he sort of is. He says he broke his glasses on Tuesday. You got to... Oh, really? You can't see a thing without them. That's not good, Duckman. That's like what happens in the cartoons, isn't it? Blimey. I'm sorry to hear that. That's very, well, debilitating, isn't it, almost? Who else? I'm just scrolling back up to see who else is here. Colin is there. Oh, yes, Colin's going to watch later. So, hello, future Colin. DL Berkshire. But yeah, no, he is not saying he can't be here, so that's okay. The Ugly Duck Man is here, of course. He always is too. That's excellent. Have I seen Mark yet? I did send Mark the link. Maybe not. And Pirate12, welcome, and thank you very much for becoming one of my, I think my first ever chief mechanical engineer. That's very exciting. I'll talk about that later on. But the audio is out of sync. Oh dear. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. If I had a camera, I would know. But yeah, don't ever mention that phrase in my chats ever again. Hopefully, that will never be a problem again. And I don't care. I'm going to spend weeks before my next live streams making sure that yeah, the camera and the mics sync up properly. Right, we have Jason Biggs as well. I think that's the first time I've spotted you. Hello, either way. And Paul S as well. Hello, everyone. Also, a welcome to Pirate12, who's just joined. Garrett Cody. I don't think I've seen Garrett in the chat, but he's a new member. And, of course, welcome back to Jason Biggs, who I think has rejoined. SuperDude24, William Hawks, and Dancing Turtle 96, who have all, I think, rejoined, having been a member in the past before. So, I mean, I'll give it a little while, and if anyone fancies a little preview of the Christmas special, it's not very much, but and I know it's not at all Christmas time, but these things can take weeks, and if it all goes wrong, I'll be back to the drawing board. So it's always best for me to do it earlier, and then, you know, I'm not panicking about it over November and then December if it even got that late. So yeah, I'll do a little bit of a preview on that. Also, the Halloween special is ready. It's made and it's ready to go almost a month in advance. That one I won't show you a preview for, because it really is just a short this time. And I think if I showed you any of it, it would give things away. But all I can say is that it's suitably weird, very, very bizarre, a little spooky, not too bad, but hopefully quite entertaining. We'll have to see what people think about that. Who else have we got? Yeah, Pirate012 was the first. We'll talk about that straight away, I suppose. You've seen the LMS Garrett release? No, I haven't. Which one is that? Is that an N-Gage one, 00? I'm not sure. Yeah, I did send Mark let me have a quick look. I sent Mark a message, but it wasn't... Oh. Thanks for the nickname. Oh yeah, I give him a new nickname. Marcus McMacintosh. Oh yeah, he said he'd be along. It's okay. Yeah, he'll be along. Right, so yeah, on Tuesday I think it was, I talked with a rep from Google about my memberships and how it was going and everything. And he told me that there is a new thing called tiers, where I can basically set up different levels of membership. So there's you can charge different prices and give different perks for the different tiers, basically. And you know, I said I don't think I can offer anything worth more than $4.99, but he's persuaded me to. So I've got now 3 tiers. I've got the Apprentice tier, which is the one below all of you guys, and that literally just gets you the emojis and stuff, and yeah, members only chats, but not members only live streams. It's really just basic. It's just a really tiny way for people to support the channel if they'd like to, and that's very kind. Then of course there's the standard engineers, which all of you except Pirate012 are part of, and you get all of your usual perks. And then finally there is the Chief Mechanical Engineer, which is a little bit more expensive, but that one gets you, I'm going to be making desktop wallpapers, which I will send out every month, so if you really want a Sam's Trains desktop background, you get those. And then it's that tier now that gives you your requests during live streams. The reason I've done that is that there's nearly 40 members now, and that would take sort of 2 live episodes to get through every... Oh no, it wouldn't. It would take an awful lot more. It would take the whole series, more or less, to get through every request, which means that rather than trying to offer something or promise something that I can't fulfill, I've made it a little bit more sort of elite almost, just so that I know that I can fulfill it. And if 10 new people join, I won't be missing people out. What else was it? Oh yeah, and the Chief Mechanical Engineers category also gets 2 automatic entries into every competition that I do during the duration of the subscription. So yeah, I mean, this YouTube guy sort of persuaded me to do that. Obviously there's no obligation whatsoever for you to support the channel in any more ways than you already do. Obviously I might as well not say this to you folks, because I'm eternally grateful for you already, but since you're part of the program, I thought, you know what, this concerns you, I will tell you what's going on rather than just do it and people think, whoa, what's this? So, what do you think about the Great Model Railway Challenge so far? I must say I've only seen a bit of it. To be honest, I've seen more of the online coverage, yeah, that sort of Hornby and Hattons and other folks have done. But I've heard very good things. Have you been on it yet, Paul? If you have, I'm going to watch your episode. Let me know, and I'll certainly give that a look. In the summer, you went to the Gloucestershire and Warwickshire Railway and saw a 28XX and a BR Blue King class. Wow, that sounds lovely. Are those 2 locos native to that railway then? I'm trying to think whether I've ever seen a BR Blue King. I have seen a BR Blue King class. There was one at the Great Central many years ago. I wonder which one. Do you know which one it was, Adam? Not that I can remember which one I saw. DLT Berkshire, that is probably not me. I do not have a Sam's Trains Skype account. I've not used Skype in many years. I don't believe that would be me. I will check, but I'm pretty sure not. So can we still make super chat requests if we're still regular engineers? Yeah, you can, but you don't get them free as part of the membership process, which I know sucks very slightly, but as I say, it's just because if all 40 of you did send a request, and not that many do, it's normally about 15, 20 or so, but even then I struggle to fit them all in, and like I say, I don't want to be promising anything that I can't fulfill. But that's that. I like making awkward requests. Well, I'll see then. I'll see if everyone's sort of firmly against that. Then I'll look into that. But oh right, Paul's episode was last week. Oh okay, yes. Oh I will then. I will. Oh right. So I must have seen you on it then without knowing it was you. That's interesting. I'll have to rewatch and concentrate on the names this time. That's true. I should have clicked really. King Edward II. Yeah. I wonder. I will have got a video of the BR Blue King class that was at the Great Central, but I don't know where it is, and I doubt that I'll be able to pull it up in time for this stream. But yeah, that rings a bell. It might well have been the one. Yeah, but the thing is, DLT Berkshire, I get a lot of fake accounts. There's been a lot on Twitter, actually, a lot of fake Sam's Trains accounts. They never do anything. They always just sort of use my profile picture and just exist. And people sort of send links to me like, what's this? Have you created a new account? And I was like, no. So I get it taken down. I don't know how I would stop a fake Skype account, though. I don't suppose it matters, really. It's not, going to be contacting people, because if it did, they'd realise it wasn't my voice, and that would be that. Afternoon, Jake, darling. How are you, darling? How's everything? Hope you're having a good day, and welcome to the stream. So, as always, folks, this is your time. So, let me know of any topics of conversation you'd like to talk about, anything at all. Even if I don't know about it, I will look it up and we can look at it together. Any models you'd like to talk about, any companies you'd like to discuss, anything along those lines is absolutely fine. What does everyone else think about the Great Model Railway Challenge then? It was Team Phoenix. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yes. I saw Team Phoenix, that rings a bell. Yes, I'll have to rewatch that, Paul, and look out for you. Yes, as I say, I must have seen you. It's just, yeah, completely forgot that it would have been you. So that's awesome, though. Awesome. Congratulations on it, and yeah, I hope you did well. Hope it went well for you. All right. Oh yes, another thing I wanted to talk about was the 360 video that I put up last night. People seem to like it, and I have to admit I really rather enjoyed it when I first took a video with it and watched it back after all the ridiculous amount of processing you have to do in order to make it actually work. I was sort of mind blown by it. I thought, this is awesome. This is crazy. Yeah, it was really cool to actually see the layout from Bullman's perspective, and yeah, a lot of other people said so as well. So that begs the question as to what I could do next with it. So if you've got any ideas, somebody, I don't know if it was one of you guys, it might have been, suggested I do a sort of 360 shunting video, which might be interesting. But if you've got anything interesting along those lines, haha, pun intended. Well, yeah, it was intended. Yeah, certainly do let me know. The 360 video was so cool, says Pirate12. Thank you very much. I'm glad you thought it was cool. I thought it was. I didn't think it was going to be cool because, like I say, when I bought that camera, I thought this is so cheap, it can't be very good. But it is. I mean, it's not very good quality, but it works. It does what it's supposed to. So that was the main thing. Hornby's latest Great Western Towed van costs £22. Well, that, if it's brand new, sounds reasonable, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Which one is it? It must have come into stock, or perhaps it didn't come into stock since I did my last Model Railway News video. I might have just grouped it under rolling stock. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And there's a Towed B, which I suppose isn't a new. It's probably just a new version of the existing one. Is £21.99. Yes, the DIA Towed E 20-ton brake van is £21.99, which is cool. And then there's the well, let's show you some of these rather than just yapping about it. Hang on. Oh, there's Google. Didn't expect that to come up. Right. Black screen. Oh, there we go. Right, how do I interact with this? That's the question. This is welcome to another episode of Sam Fiddles with... Let's don't know how to finish that sentence. Oh, God. No, I don't want to stay up to date. Oh, gosh. Well, that's one anyway. I didn't mean to click on that, but that's what's happened. So is that the one? Is that the one you meant? I'm not sure. Try watching the 360 video on a smart TV. That's interesting, Paul. How does that work? Does it? Can you actually look around? Someone in the comments did say, and I'm quite jealous, that they put their VR headset on and actually experienced it, you know, properly. Which I don't know how good that would have been, obviously, on such a low quality video. But either way, I'm sure it would have been interesting. Haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I know you'll like these because you like bargains. But Oxford rail wagons for £10, they're lovely too. Yeah, Oxford. Most of their wagons are like £10, aren't they? They're dead. Well, the sort of small ones. They're dead reasonable. I've always thought. Yeah, I saw that, Paul. Yes, it's nice that they've promised some more terriers. That's true, but it would be even nicer if they sort of delivered the ones that they'd promised before it's too late. But yeah, they're in production, if I remember that correctly, which means that we might be seeing them this year. I don't know, depends how it goes. A Hornby Railroad Alton Hall in original Great Western Green on Hattons for £70. That's good. That's good for Alton Hall. I think I probably paid less than that for mine, but mine, I think, technically speaking, was used. Although it had only been out of the box for a test run, I think. For Sam and Chat, Metcalf kits. I've never tried one, the Ugly Duckman, so we'll have to yeah, we'll have to see what other people have got to say on that. They're a bit flat in my opinion. Yeah, I think you have to build them, Phil. That's probably your error there. No, you can't look around. It shows everything on. Oh, does it really? So you get this really crazy looking like matrix appear then, do you? That doesn't sound good. Now, how do I get off this browser? Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, I also experiment because the quality was so bad on certain parts of it. I used my DSLR to film bits of it. So the bit at the start with me talking on it, the actual bit of me talking on it was shot with my DSLR, and I tried to sort of mix the footage together, which did work, but obviously I forgot not to move my hands, and so it beggared it up really. Yeah, this is a problem, folks. I can't seem to scroll down, so we're looking at Harry Potter things. Ooh, what's had a 1-star review? We're not going to be able to look, are we? Because I can't scroll down. Hogsmeade Station Platform Pack has received a 1-star review. Go on then, I'll get it on my normal browser and we'll have a look. That seems a bit negative. What can possibly be wrong with it? I suppose the fact that it's £25 and it's just a few cheap bits of plastic. Maybe. Right, are you ready? I'll read it out for you. Central platform piece is very short. It cannot accommodate a single Mark I coach. The illustration in the catalogue is misleading, as it appears to be longer than it actually is. A letdown. Oh, that sounds more or less exactly like Hornby, and it does. You see that photo there does look long enough for a Mark I, doesn't it? Easily. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Can I type in here? See if that does it. Right, can you look up images of Broadway Station? Oh, right, yes, I can do that, Adam. Yes, I'll do that after we've finished with this. Yeah, is it particularly picturesque and nice then? Yes, I'm sure it is. Oh, right, late October. Cool, Paul. Yeah. Wow, well, that's only a month then, and they haven't been in production that long. And I was under the impression that the trip from China took weeks. Well, we'll see. It should be. I'm not going to complain. Like I say, I've got my deposit down on one of them, so yeah, the sooner the better. I've had to try and leave some Christmas slots open, ready so as not to make too many videos and then not fit them all in. I've just got to hope they do come out then, and yeah, otherwise I'll be stuck. Yeah, this is not working. I don't know how to scroll down in OBS's browser. My keys on the keyboard don't work. Page up, page down. Scroll lock is not on, I don't believe. And nothing works. Right, let me find some images on what, who was it? Oh yeah, Adam wanted to look. It was the Gloucestershire and Warwickshire. Right, are there some photos? Yes, there are. A good one looks like that. Preferably one that I won't have to scroll down to get. Right. Don't know how big we're going to be able to get this in, but we'll see if it loads. There it is. Is that the place? It does say Broadway on the station sign, and wow, that looks lovely, doesn't it? That really does look nice. Biggest problems I've had on knowing when to use PVA instead of UHU. Ah yes, well I certainly wouldn't know anything about that, Duckman. I printed all mine off from the Wordsworth Model Railway and I just stuck them together with Pritt Stick. It's just the kind of quality production you'd probably expect from me. They're nice for the price. If you use the rocket card / glue, be very careful. Oh, does it really? Well, I suppose that's handy. The worst thing about model building, in my opinion, is the time it takes for glue to go off. So that's good. That's why I like epoxies and things like that, even though it's obviously unnecessary for card kits. But yeah, a dipole LMS 2P in crimson red for £50. Wow. It's got 2 poles as well. Magnetic. No, I don't have a Crimson. Let's have a look at that. Oh, this website is trying to send me notifications. No, thank you. Right, Dapol, I'm guessing. Class 2P. Darn that autocorrect. Yeah, my autocorrect doesn't recognise Dapol as a word either. Oh yes, there it is. Here we go. It's coming. Are you ready? Well, thank you very much for letting me know, Dan. There it is. Can't really tell what the condition's like from these photos, although it looks to be pretty decent. It's very nice. 50 quid. Right, let's read about it, shall we? Dapol, David Boyle era. Pre-owned missing coupling hook. Right, that must be the back one then, because the front one looks like it's got one. Imperfect box, DCC compatible but no socket. Yeah, it is the back one that's got the missing yes, hook. Well, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, 50 quid. Not sure. Yeah, I suppose that's not too bad. It's not too bad, but it is the tender-driven version, and it is quite old. I'll ponder it. It does look lovely. It does look nice, but we'll see. Oh yeah, the LSWR 02 tank is being withdrawn. Oh right, I thought you were talking about the model then for a second. I thought, why? What's wrong with it? Well, is that the DJM one? I can't remember now. Either way, it's nice to hear that she'll be in malachite green. Very nice ball. That's one to watch, isn't it? I wonder how long that'll take. Oh, it reopened. I see. So that's. I wonder if that photo I showed was from the 60s. And I suppose if I had actually read that article I pulled up, I might have read and noticed that. Either way, so I'm just going to have competition for that 2p. Well, no, I'm not sort of rushing to get it. So you know, if you fancy it, do so quickly. No, I probably didn't ought to buy any more 2Ps, as tempting as it is. I think if Hornby did a loco-driven one and, I don't know, made it reasonably priced, which I don't suppose they would, maybe I'd do it, but either way, we'll think about it. Right, keep them coming. I love these things that people are bringing up in the chat. It's excellent. As always, if there's any photos of yours you'd like me to look at or any videos, send them to me any way you can. Twitter or via email is the best. Don't bother with Facebook these days because my Facebook account is overrun with messages, and for some reason it's a bit less user-friendly than emails are. So I don't know what I've seen and what I've replied to or what not, and it's easier just to sort of give up and just do as many as I can. Twitter people don't seem to use very often. I think that's because I have to be following them back to allow them to message me. I don't know really how Twitter works, but email obviously is alright because it's quite obvious what's been read and what not. Ooh, right, is that the that's interesting. I didn't know they'd done that yet. Right, Garrett. Let's have a look. Yeah, well, I might send them an email. See if I can get rid of pre-owned. See if they'll lend me one. Come on. I can see a lot of them are on pre-order, but they're not all forced to be in stock yet, are they? This is strange. There's like bits of chassis on their own for sale separately. That's odd. Like bits of Garrett. No, as far as the website is showing up, it's just on pre-order, I think. Oh, it's on their Facebook page. Let's have a look. I'll see what it says. It might have just been I don't know, a mention for it. I've been following it, yeah, but I've heard that the old Garretts had a real, like, dreadful mechanism to them, so oh, that's samples, I'm with you, okay. Oh, excellent, very good. I like that grey version, and it's due Q1 next year. Yeah, well, I would like one. My granddad loves them, so. And they're £212, well, at least I know about it. I can start saving. I tell you what, that grey looks nice. I might try and squeeze that grey one. That might be a good one to try and get. Oh, I'd like that very much. Right, well, thanks for that, Phil. That'll be one for the next Model Railway News video, won't it? Very nice. Paul, the Betty, I don't know. Well, thanks. I did buy one, and I got it home, but it was such a dreadful little thing, so light, and such a bad runner straight out of the box. I took it straight back and got my money back. And since then, I've never touched another DJM Loco. Although I'm sure the O2 will be a good model. I've not heard much about that. But when I was on one of the visits to Hatton's, I picked up one of the 1400s, and I thought it was just like a Dapple kit without a chassis on it, because it was so light. It really was. It was like the weight of a wagon, from what I remember. It was insane. So no, I have thought about it and concluded that I should probably not do that. But why? What would you recommend them, Paul? Would you recommend them? If any of the ones I've not experienced are actually decent, then I will consider it. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, brown locos, Dan. I looked into it. I haven't quite got enough yet. I think, was it 4 I've got or 5? I don't remember entirely, but I think I decided, if I remember rightly, that I'll wait until there's a few more around. In fact, the Terrier that I've ordered from Rails of Sheffield, or pre-ordered rather, is the Stroudley one, which I suppose, even though he called it green, but that's because he was either crazy or colourblind. We'll leave that one up to debate. But yeah, I would consider that brown. So maybe I'll recount once I've got that and maybe give it a go. Right, the Ugly Duck Man has sent me a link, which I will send into my browser, and we will look. Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? I didn't say I want to leave YouTube. No, go on then, let's see. What? Yeah, is that something in the middle there? The link hasn't really... Oh, it has. Right, it's number 105. RPSI takes delivery of frame plates. Oh, okay. For a W... Yeah, 260. Oh yeah. Sorry, that's not very big on there, is it? No one is above the law. There you go. Mogul. Oh right, wow. I'd not known about this. Cool. I will have to investigate that a little bit later. Very nice. Thank you for that. That looks very good. Check your Outlook, Jake. All right. Oh, right. He sent a quick progress pic of his short 5-foot end-to-end layout. Oh, that sounds excellent. Cool. I will do that. Right. Oh, I've missed a few here. Hatton's also has a couple of Lima Great Western 94XX pannier tanks. Wow. Yeah, that is a crazy bargain. Yeah, that's like train fare prices, that is. That's very good. What's in your next video? The next video is a shunting challenge. A quite outlandish one. Right, check your Outlook. Right, let's see what Jake sent me then. Oh, I've just had an email from Hatton's. The Coca-Cola train set. Oh, it's coming on Monday the 30th of September. Oh, excellent. Jolly good, jolly good. Right, let's see. Oh, right, yeah, here we go. Right, I'm trying not to look at it until it pops up on the stream, so I can... Oh, look. That's one from last time. Right, desktop. There it is. Whoa, what is that? You'll have to... No, that's not right. That can't be Jake's layout. Goodness sake. We've still got trams. Here we are. Right, bear with. Resizing is taking place. Oh, wow. Gosh, hang on. Let's make sure we get it all in. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Make sure we got that in. Yes. Oh, right. Wow, it's looking great. It's looking very, very nice. I like it. I like it. The ballast looks very... it's not ballast, is it? Whatever that thing is in the foreground, scatter, whatever. Yeah, it all looks very nice. I like... Yeah, progress. It's real progress, isn't it? The tunnel looks good. Where does that tunnel lead? Very nice. When's the next loco you're going to review? Ooh, I don't know. I've filmed them all already. It might have been the Lord Nelson, which I wasn't that amazed by, to be honest with you. It was all right, but far too expensive, of course, for what it is. All plastic for a start. Right, I've done the Wickham trolley. It will be the Adams radial tank in the Southern Green, or East Kent Railway Green. The next new one is indeed the Lord Nelson, but we're talking October then for those. So yes, there you are. That's the answer. Right, what did Paul say about the... Oh, okay. Oh, sounds like you got yeah, you got a better deal than me then, with your, well, at least with the BT. I don't know about the 14XX, but yeah, mine wouldn't run 3 inches without stopping, and in fact, that's the main reason why I sent it back was that when it started to run badly like that, or rather, it did run badly like that straight out of the box, I decided, right, well, I'll give it a service then. Maybe it's been sat in its box for, well, since it's been produced, however long ago that might be. And I found that just like the J94, it was borderline unserviceable to get to the motor and to get to the wheel set. Or rather, not the pickups, but yeah, just to get into the thing was an absolute nightmare. And I thought, you know what, I don't like this thing. I'll send it away. But otherwise, yeah, visually it was quite impressive. I can't remember much else about it really, but yeah, I'm sorry, Paul. I didn't mean to say anything nasty about it. If you like them, I used to have Adam used to have a DJ 14XX. I sent it back, got my money. Yeah. Well, if it was like the one I picked up at Hattons, I don't blame you. That's what it's all about. Right, someone should re-gauge a Mornsel U-Class to fit 5'3". That's a radical idea, Phil, rather. Blimey. Impressive. Hey, my trams, yeah, that was your trams, was it? Yeah, that's it. Everything on that is hand-painted. Is it really? Wow. What about that wagon in the background? Tricky bugger, aren't I? Wow. Well, it makes a difference. It looks a lot better than the stuff you just like buy from, I don't know, Hornby Scaledale or whatever. Yeah, it looks sod. It looks sod. It looks spot on. They had both duckers. Ah. NER J72 and NER Green. Oh, interesting. Well, Bachmann are going to be bringing theirs out, aren't they? Well, hopefully they are. They mentioned when they're going to be releasing the LNER Black and BR Black ones, but not the NER one. And obviously that's one everyone wants. But yeah, Bachmann, they're tricky buggers, aren't they? So who knows? Who knows? Not that I heard. Oh right. Oh okay. You're having a conversation, are you? Right. Okay. Yeah. Did I read Adam's question? Did I talk about the railways I've already been to? Because I filmed some videos on those, and one of them's going out on Monday, I think it is. That's that. One thing I was thinking about was broad gauge. You know, Brunel's Great Western broad gauge. It'd be quite nice to see a train set in broad gauge, wouldn't it? An odd idea. I know it probably wouldn't be a very financially sound thing for any manufacturer to do, because it's not, well, it's got the Hornby Junior syndrome where you can't expand on it. But yeah, I've been reading about the broad gauge stuff. It seems all quite interesting, really. It sounds a lot better than standard gauge, actually. Well, obviously, standard gauge was just a bit more settled in, rather, and so the broad gauge didn't take off. Got shut down in the end, didn't it? But I bet it was more comfortable, and I bet they'd haul more passengers, or you'd fit more passengers in a coach, wouldn't you? Right, Paul, enjoy your dinner. Have a good time. I'm sorry for what I said about some of those DJM logos. Of course, you like what you like, and As far as I'm concerned, if you like something that I didn't, then that's all the better. That just shows how diverse we are. Right. One of the old J72s. Yeah, the Bachmann ones seem to run okay. Although, yeah, even though it's a split chassis model, it's not too bad. I must say my Bachmann B1 has bit the dust finally. Its wheels have all swelled up to the point where the coupling rods can't go around anymore, so it's just a static model or a very, very bad, sort of painful runner. My Bachmann Ari and Bert, which one is it? I think it's Bert. Well, they're identical. One of the motors is blown in that, so that can't work anymore. The Bachmann Emily's motor is blown. That happened a little while ago. So anytime you see her in a video, she'll always be double heading because she's a freewheeler now. So yeah, I'm not very happy with Bachmann at the moment. Never liked their motors, and yes, it's all a bit depressing, unfortunately. Right. The most expensive Bachmann loco I've ever bought was probably that D11, is it? Mons? I think it's Mons. Yeah, silly price really, but it is nice. It is lovely. That is a Bachmann loco I would recommend, but only for the right price. Yes, it is on pre-order, and it's coming out, I think it was early December. Although be careful, Daniel, it's not retooled. It is the old Triang one from the 60s with a new chassis. I say new chassis, it's 20-year-old chassis. But even so, I think £80 is quite reasonable. I think it's a bit cheaper from the retailers, isn't it? So for what it is, I think it's reasonable. And it is now in the railroad range, I think. Which again is what Hornby need to do. Call a spade, and let's not pretend it's something more than it is. Because as I say, modelers have a bit of intelligence, most of them, and if they unbox something that's clearly garbage, they're not going to just not realise, are they? It's going to be obvious. So yes, I think Hornby should treat the modelers with the intelligence that they deserve. I don't know. Right. When are you gonna drive over? Yeah, well, I did do that 9F. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but I did drive a 9F once in real life. But they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me film on the footplates. Apparently, I don't know. It can get them into trouble because I don't know if they break the rules or what. But they say if we go over the speed limit or something, and someone sees, we'll be in trouble. So I thought, right, well, what rules are we going to be breaking then? But either way, they wouldn't let me do it. So. Yes, would have been fun though. Modified Hall 180, wow. Well, I bet that is lovely. Is that a Bachmann one then? But they're selling those for like, I've seen them for like 70, 80 quid. I don't know, Paul, what's better, the Bachmann 9F or the Hornby. At a guess, it's going to be the Hornby. I imagine the Bachmann one will be more detailed, but I bet they don't run very well. I've never seen one run, but I bet there's no proper bearings on them. Although that might be unfair. Has anyone got a Bachmann 9F? And have you ever had it apart? But even the Hornby ones have 5-pole motors, and they're about half the price. They're not half the level of detail though, are they? So I would have said Hornby, but you can't really say if you haven't had both. Want a Bachmann one, but the Hornby's cheaper. Yeah, that's the same with me, Jake. Can't complain with the Hornby one at all, really. Right. Okay, let me show you that little preview then from the Christmas special. This is the clip that I showed to Dave from Hattons. I thought he'd quite like this. Right, what button do I need to press? This one. Christmas. It's not actually a Christmassy clip at all, so it's not going to set you all off, don't worry. Well, I hope it doesn't. Darn, where is it? Well, I might have deleted it. That's not good. Let's see. No, that's not it. Oh, it is. Here it is. Ready?
This part of town belongs to me now. Don't you ever come back.
There we are. I apologise if that was deafening. I just saw the the levels on there. So yeah, there's your sneak peek. Yes, hope you like that. No, I haven't, Jake. It didn't work. I tried it, but yeah, it just, I don't know, I can't remember what happened. Well, the paint didn't come out either. Well, so either the air compressor's no good or the airbrush was no good. But I think I just threw it away in the end and got fed up with it. Yeah, there wasn't enough pressure, I think, when I opened the valve, so to speak. Just the paint like dribbled out, and it was dead watery, so I know it wasn't just needed thinning. It just like dribbled out and made a mess on my bench. And that's when I realised that to paint models is something I will leave to everybody else. Yeah, that's true. I remember seeing LaserJet's video of that. Yeah, he wasn't at the Great Central though. It was at the Great Central. They wouldn't let me. In fact, they would let me film on the footplate, but not once we got moving. And obviously, you don't want to disobey. I mean, they'd know if I was filming anyway. So, yeah, I should be an animator. Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, my animations are very rough and ready, and I've spent, as I say, since Monday solidly, sort of like 8-9 hours a day doing them for my Christmas special. So I'm just hoping it pays off. You never know until it's all ready. The Isle of Man Railway was grand, but they don't have speedos either. Oh dear. Yeah. You mean so that they wouldn't know what speed you were going on the video? Yes, yes. It was a shame, but like I say, it was for my birthday anyway. It's not like I'd spent any money just to get a video out of it. But yeah, I'd have to check, obviously, that they did allow filming. But yeah, if a railway invites me one day, hint, hint, I'll see. We'll see. Right. Did I show some? Do you want to see a little preview from my trip? I don't know if I'll be able to do this. No, probably not. I was going to say, yeah, I'll tell you what, just wait until Monday. It'll be coming on Monday, so you can see it then. That's, I think it's I might have even shown you a preview of it. Did I? I don't know. Yeah, it was the Dartmouth Steam Railway, so that's that. You're a true engine man if you can drive without a speedo. Ooh. But, yeah, an embarrassed man if you go over the speed limit and don't realise it. Discovered someone on eBay, an old slow coach model for £90. Wow. Yeah, but that's it, £90 for a coach. I don't think I'd do it, frankly. But otherwise, yes. And speaking of super ridiculously expensive Thomas models, I think there's a Bachmann, Hornby Murdoch, excuse me, on eBay for £650. I'm hoping nobody buys it. We really don't need prices like that, do we? That's crazy. My friend Dan's got one and it only cost him, I think, 70 quid, something like that. It's crazy stuff. I thought for this year's Halloween video. Oh no, the Halloween video is done, Adam. It is rendered and ready. Features the Bachmann Thomas and Friends locos. Oh yeah, oh, I forgot about that. Well, there's always chance for next year. Yeah, no, I completely forgot I was going to do that. Yeah, no, I've got something different. I've got something different. I can't say any more without giving it away, so yeah, that's all I'll say, different. That's that. It would indeed look a little weird driving a loco with swimming trunks on, that's true. Oh wow, Duckman, that sounds great. Yeah, if I'm ever on the Isle of Man, I will let you know then. Not that I've ever been, never been. But that would be awesome, Duckman, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll hold him to that as well, Phil. Yes, absolutely, certainly. That would be great, I'd love that. Right, what else were we going to talk about? I'm sure there was something to show. Do you want to see some of my photos, perhaps, from the... that's not what I was thinking of, but maybe I can show you my pictures from my trip. Where are we? Come on. We've got some nice energy efficient hard drives which go to sleep when I'm not using them, so it takes a second for it to spin up, which is irritating, but it's better in the long run because it means you can excuse me a sec while I look for this. Yeah, it means you can they'll last like 10 times as long if they're only on when you need them rather than on all the time. Right, where are we? Talkie. Hang on. You know what? I can't find them. They must be here. Oh, that's really strange. Oh, it might be in raw footage. Hang on. Just amuse yourselves for 1 second. Oh no, we've got them. Alright, yeah. We're there. I've got them. Right. Can I show my screen? That's another thing. Display capture. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, that seemed to work. Trouble is I've got like a high resolution monitor now, so it throws everything off kilter. Whoa. Now that is cool. Take a look at that. Whoa. Now that is far too entertaining, isn't it? Look at that. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Whoa. Sorry, this has gone spiralling off out of control now, hasn't it? Just to amuse yourselves for a second. Right. Anyway, sorry. Here we are. Right. Is that working? Not sure. Oh, you haven't got the job yet? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, Prayer Attempt 5532. Which one's that, Adam? I can look at... Yeah. No, Pirate, I'm not in a model railway club. I've never been. That's interesting. What sort of club is it that you've joined then? As I'm guessing it's not British themed or anything, but either way. I'm torn. Schools class in olive green for 89. Is that a railroad one? Great Western Castle in the Great Western shirt button. Ooh, I don't know. Depends if the schools is a railroad or railways one. If it's a railways one, that is undoubtedly the best option. Otherwise, yeah, those are not bad prices for the Hornby Castles and Kings. Not bad. Right. So these are some models that they've got inside the visitor centre at the Dartmouth Steam Railway. Not that interesting, really. There we go. Just cycle through these for you while I take a look at some of the chat. Are you still up for the Day with Commuter Trains running session video? Well, if you let me know which engines would be suitable for that, well, I suppose I could figure it out. Just the yeah, go on then. Yeah, I've still got it written down. I've not sort of made any plans to do that one yet, but yeah, it's one I will do. Yeah, so yes is the answer. Thing is, though, I've commissioned plates to rename a castle to Charles Collet. That's cool. Did they have a castle called Charles Collet in real life? Not that I've heard of. Oh wow. Well, that's the best value then for £89 because they're die-cast. You know, the Railways Schools class, or is it one of the old Railways tender-driven ones? That wouldn't be good for £89. 5532. Oh yeah, is that the small prairie then? Let's check. Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'll look that up for you. I think most of these are videos, or a lot of them are. Well, it's not playing right anyway. But yeah, you'll see the videos in the. Yeah, in Monday's video. I think it's Monday. Might be wrong, but hopefully not. Yes. Some stills anyway. The summer beach, eh? But it's not like that now. It's been dreadfully raining today, where I've been. I don't know if that's true for anyone else. Oh, we're back again. Look at that. Right, go away, because it'll distract me too much. Castle then. May as well use what you have. Yeah. Let's have a look. Alright, go on then. Let's have a look what you wanted to look for. Let's go to the browser. Oh gosh, got this weird page again. Hang on. This is a faff, isn't it? There we go. Right, take me to Google, please. There we are. Now, can I interact with this? Yes. Right, what am I looking at? Where's the message gone? Right. Is it 5532? Is that the one you wanted? Off the top of my head? Yeah. that's looking interesting, isn't it? Right, here we are. Hey, this is quite cool. This is working well. Hey, and I can scroll on this. Must be Hornby's website then that had the issue. Well, that looks like the NRM. Very nice. Hang on, that's not a prairie. Alright, I wonder what that is. It does say 5532, yeah. Perhaps it is then. Is that the rear trailing wheel or one of the front ones? I'm not sure. Is this some sort of restoration? Oh, look at that. What a nice hand that is. I wonder who that belongs to. Oh dear. Mind you, that's 22859. Like Laughlin. Yes. Cool. Yes. Well, has it been restored then? That's good. Interesting. Right. How do we get rid of that? Oh, that's fine. Oops, wrong button. I told you, I'm not with it today, that's for sure. Yeah, but there's quite a few different schools in the Railroad Range. There's at least 4 or 3, perhaps. So yeah, be careful, be careful. The Pendennis Castle restoration is nearing completion, is it? Next year. Good old Tysley. Reviving the LNWR Bloomer project. No, I didn't see that. Awesome. That's good. That's happy news. Ah, no, Collet never had a loco after him. Neither did Bullied. Yeah, oh, I see. Yeah. Although I suppose Collet had the Collet class, but yeah, none of them carried his name, did they? Don't expect any of the Collets did carry names. Oh God, we've got the sort of, I don't know, swimming wear jokes coming through. Question is which to get first. I know, yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem I have as well. Installing DCC in a Hornby loco. Yeah, that's a good idea, although it's dead straightforward if it's DCC ready, of course. Knickers to this. Oh, blimey. I've recorded 2 Train Simulator videos. One with the... What was it? It was the Caledonian single wheeler, but annoyingly, the damn audio recorded through my webcam. I'm sorry, I've got hiccups. Yeah, it recorded through my webcam and not the microphone, so consequently the audio is diabolical on it. But I've just recorded another one for a later date, which the audio worked fine on, and it's a new route. Yeah, it's a new route that I've not tried before. I thought I would treat everybody and download a new route. I forget which one it was now. Which one was it? I'll look and tell you. Hang on. That's weird. That's really bad, actually. It was only last week and I've forgotten everything about it. Oops, amnesia setting in. Right, oh, it was settled to Carlisle. Of course it was. Yes, I went on a quest to find the viaduct. Yes. Yes, well, there you go. That's cleared that one up for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will. I'll look that up on YouTube, Daniel, and I'll see how it's going. No, I've still got the Tango. Jake, still got it. Bugger still works, unfortunately. So yeah, I've still got it. I don't suppose I will bin it. It seemed to upset people that I put it in the pool. Well, not most people didn't, but 1 or 2 people got annoyed about it. But come on, it's a travesty in plastic form. It's the best possible way to dispose of it. Not that it was disposed of course. As I say, it still works. Go to sing me a song. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. So, anything else you want to squeeze in, let me know and I will do that. And apart from that, I will start to say our goodbyes. The Frankfurt Youth Barn for Train Simulator. Oh, right. And you get the hang of it. Yeah, well, I'd like to try some European stuff on there. That's true. It's easy to forget that there's so many other options on Train Simulator. It is resilient, I'll give it that. It's a bloody awful model, but it doesn't die, that's one thing. And then you've got my Bachmann locos, which I don't want to die, and they drop in like flies. I don't know. The Severn Valley, that would be fantastic. Yeah, that's a solid choice. And of course I got the I've not got the rebuilt West Countries. I've got the unrebuilt ones. No, if Bachmann did one for a decent price, I would, Daniel. But no. Oh, I'd love one. I'd love one. You know, if they were doing them for 90 quid, which is, let's be honest, what the 7F is worth, because it's not that great. Then yes, I probably would. Probably would. Kill it with fire. Yeah, I want to do like find out how to make a ring of fire and see if I can make it jump through it or something. Make it land in lava or something. I don't know. I'm loath to do it now because some people expressed their dislike for my treatment of it, but yeah, no, it's my engine. I bought it. I've had to suffer with it for the last year, so at the end of the day, I will do what I want. But we'll see. We'll see. Its final day of reckoning has to be. I think it has to be handled carefully. You know, I don't want it to die too easily, sort of thing. Oh dear, sorry about that, Duckman. Hope your dinner isn't cold. Put it in the microwave, it'll be right. Oh yeah, you could do that, Jake. We'll put some seaweed on it if you like, that sort of thing. Right. Oh, Mark, he's just about... Well, he got his shout out. There we are, Mark. Feel free to, if you're really sad and bored, feel free to sort of rewatch if you'd like to. Well, welcome, Mark. And with that, I will say... good night, and I'll get back onto this Christmas project, which is doing my nutting. I'll be honest with you. I'm still only done perhaps 2/3 of the effects, and that's if I'm being generous. It'll be done. I'm pretty happy with myself for getting so much of it done, even in September. But yes, it's going to be a bit of a pig to finish, I think. I'm starting to lose my morale, but it's all right. Google Hangouts. No, this is my Hangout really. But yeah, maybe I'll add that to my Chief Mechanical Engineers tier. Maybe that's something I could try. Hi Phil. Bye Phil. All right. Yes. Have a good evening, folks. Yes. Ta-ta. I've never said that before. All right. See. I'll have to remember that. Ta-ta. What a way to end. Right, where's my stream? I can't end it if I haven't got my... Oh, well that's it folks. I think you've got me for the rest of the evening now. Can't find a way to end it. Well, as I say, thank you very much for your continued support, folks. Have a lovely evening. Hope you keep enjoying the videos. And yeah, keep going. Keep it up. Stay modelling. There we are. Right, I'm still on. I can't find the right button. I shut down my stream page, which means I've got to navigate back to it. I'll get there. No, wrong button again. Oh, honestly. No, that's not right. I'll tell you what, YouTube have really messed up the the dashboard. It's awful. Right. I'm here. Okay. All right. Cheers, folks. Ta-ta once again. It's the third time I've said it. And I'll catch you soon. Cheers, folks.